talk, real people, real conversation. Week to week, this the place to get your inspiration. Go and sit back and unwind, sipping on your coldest glass of wine. This the home of girl bosses and the warriors. Went from tragedy to triumph and it's glorious. Ain't no question if they ask, they got that fire. This the podcast that came to Aspire. Welcome to Aspire Podcast, home of the real talk, real people, real stories. Give it up one time for y'all host, Sujay.
That song never gets old.
That's fire. I like that.
Hey guys, it is Jay, and we're back with another episode of Aspired Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm excited that you're here. I'm gonna introduce yourself. You're family to
I
the
don't
show.
get an introduction. I don't get a little.
This can I say your name?
Go ahead.
Because I like it. I'm gonna say it crazy.
Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, B-Raww.
Bro. Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. I'm excited to be here, man.
I am. Tell everybody who you are, because B-Raww is just like I even asked you, like that's what you go by? Because
Yeah.
I like it. I was for it, but
Yeah.
but I'm like, I didn't even explain who you were, what you do. I wanted you to explain. I just said B-Raww.
Yeah. Nah, man. I'm B-Raww the GOAT. Some people call me Raw. Some people call me B. I do music. I'm an artist. I own my own rolling paper company. So that's an entrepreneur. Just everything artistic that you could think of. That's my lane. Art. I can actually physically draw, fashion, you name it.
I figured the fashion.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you just like that guy on IG. I was like, okay, he
Yeah.
dresses, all of that.
Yeah.
I think when you're in any type of art, then, at least for me and what I know, usually people like clothes. Usually people like, I'm an art fan, but I can't draw. Not even a stick figure. And No, I tried. So I'm into clothes. I'm into everything else. You own your... Explain what that is.
Rolling papers,
Oh,
for my
rolling
people
for the stuff.
for
Okay.
the stuff,
For
for
the
tobacco,
Okay, rolling paper. What's it called?
Peace treaties.
Peace Tree. I love that.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew that you had a company, but I wanted you to say it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, man.
Peace Treaty.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that name?
It was I was just thinking, I'm a creative kind of guy, so just thinking outside the box. Peace treaties, as we all know, they are forms or documents that pretty much make the peace between two parties. So I feel like, hey, that kind of goes with the theme of rolling papers. I feel like, and nobody's ever used it or thought about it. So hey, there you go, just like that.
Peace Treaty.
Peace
I'm
treaty.
for it. I'm for Peace Treaty.
There you go.
What made you want to start that? I'm gonna go into everything because now you threw me off. I'm like, dang. And it's a good name because it's really like, that's what people do. Hey, you want to know? Like, you don't. You're not enemies when you're when you're smoking.
Hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like. Yeah, I'm gonna share this blunt with whoever. Like,
even though I don't like you, but I'm gonna still do it.
Nah, nobody does that.
Doesn't fit.
So that's really dope. So I appreciate the name for that. But what made you get into that?
Just thinking outside the box. I do have my own clothing line, but it's at a standstill right now. I feel like the market is oversaturated. So I'm a person that likes to be different, stand out. I don't like lanes that are too congested with too much people doing the same
agree
thing.
with that, but then change the lane. Change the idea behind the clothing, right?
True.
Because I feel like that's part of... I don't know you personally, like we kind of like met through people and things like that, but I feel like in seeing what you are about, like that's like a part of you.
Yeah.
So never change something that's a part of you, just change it up to where it feels more authentic to you, that only you can create, you know what I mean?
Facts, 100%.
So, damn, clothing line, what's that called?
Koi. K-O-Y.
Okay, I think I saw something on that. Why Koi?
That's a part of my last name. So I just wanted to, I always wanted to, you know how you have the Rothschilds, you have the, so many different last names you know, that represent something, and I always wanted that. We don't have that in my family, so kind of wanted to start something there with that, maybe.
I like that.
Yeah.
You say you're deep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be just fine then. Like, I feel like cause my thing for me I don't have the same. Barely have family if I'm being honest. So for me it's just like that's why I gave myself an identity, and then that's what I run with. Whether like it's not common knowledge, but my name is Suje.
Okay.
But J is that's my legacy.
There you go.
And so I love that. Koi.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
What got you into music, and when did you start that?
Man,
You do everything.
childhood.
Okay.
Growing up in New York City. Shout out to New York, Brooklyn.
I'm from New York, Brooklyn too.
Okay, that's why. Okay,
Now we real friends.
Yeah, we cool.
Because if you said the Bronx, I'm kidding, guys. My dad's from the Bronx.
My dad's from the Bronx too. That's crazy.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
South Bronx.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm
So
from
go ahead.
Flatbush, so
Okay.
just growing up seeing DMX and all of those guys growing up in the 90s, if you know, you know, that era. Actually seeing it in person is different. Like, as a child, I was able to go to R. Kelly and Jay-Z's Best of Both Worlds tour, and I think from there,
You said, let's go.
yeah, I think it was that.
How was growing up? Because, damn, Brooklyn it's a different,
It's rough.
like rough, but also I like that I grew up in Brooklyn for the music, the culture, and the art.
Yeah.
Because that was never rough. That's
Yeah.
like what got us all ways through.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older, so I'm like a late 80s, 90s baby. But that was everything. Because that's what fed us. We didn't have nothing. If you grew up poor, you know, like you need to find entertainment. You need to find what feeds your soul, because you will be soulless in this world.
Absolutely.
So Brooklyn, mom, dad, everybody else was into music, or
No.
nobody?
No.
That's how it was for me. So I feel like maybe I could sing a little. Don't ask me to sing, because that will never happen. But like it started for the arts were music and dancing.
Okay.
Singing and dancing. But that got me not doing stupid shit after school, not, same
Right.
thing.
Right.
Okay. So who
I was doing dumb shit. I was
you
doing
were,
dumb shit. Yeah.
I was trying to get to that. Like,
I was
were you
doing dumb
doing the
shit.
stupid things?
I was doing dumb shit. Music didn't like play a pivotal role into my life. I say until like maybe 5 years ago, for real.
That's wild.
Yeah.
How old are you? I have to ask now.
I'm about to be 35 tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you did say before
Yeah.
your birthday. I didn't think it was tomorrow. Friday the
ma'am.
13th.
Friday the 13th.
That's crazy.
Tatted on me.
So we're 5 years apart. So really, we
We-
grew up in the same
era.
Same
You know what's
stuff.
going
Yeah.
on. I know what's going on.
So you were doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate?
I mean, it's not nothing to brag about, but you know, from small to I'd say like elementary to high school is when I wised up. So I was getting kicked out of schools and fighting and being a class clown.
I can see the class clown in you. I can't see a fighter. Not because you don't seem tough, but because you seem like just so chill.
No, I mean, like I said, it's nothing to boast about. You know?
Of
Just,
course. But we all have a past. Like
Yeah.
that. I always acknowledge our past, and I said this probably I think last week. You just have to, because that's kind of like you don't bring your past, and it doesn't define you, but it kind of shapes you into something.
Yeah.
So you were doing stupid shit. What made you come to Florida, and when did you come?
Oh, that's a long story. I don't think we got time for that. But
It's a short show compared to.
yeah, it's a
family?
long story. Family
Family?
emergency, and just
Okay.
ended up just living here, just staying here.
That's what people do.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but New Yorkers have a thing with Florida.
Yeah,
They just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna go for a little bit." That was our story.
yeah.
Gonna go for a little bit.
It's my
20.
grandfather. He had cancer, so we came down to take care of him, and after he passed, we just stayed.
Yeah, and he was from here for a long time.
He's not from here, but yeah, he lived here for a while. South Florida. That's where I
Okay.
moved. I moved from Brooklyn straight to West Palm Beach, Florida.
You give me that area vibes a little
Yeah,
bit.
5,
You don't
6
give me Orlando vibes.
No.
Not even a little.
I love Orlando though, but no.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I feel like I got used to it.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I don't dislike where I'm from, but it's just like Yeah, you could tell, and then certain vibes. People over there, I feel like, are way more laid back,
Yeah.
more chill.
Yeah.
Because here's everyone's angry.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
pissed off. There's too much traffic. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, I want to get a little more into what what came first. Well, you started music 5 years ago. Is that when you kind of started like, yo, I want to do all the things? You did the clothing line. Like, what came first?
I would say the clothing. Basketball was my first love, so
Okay.
that was my thing for a while.
Who's your favorite team? I'm just being nosy.
Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
New York all day.
Okay. I get it.
Brooklyn was kind of like they just made a team, like what?
They
15
just
years
threw
ago,
that shit
10?
together.
So, I mean, before there was the Brooklyn Nets, there was the Knicks.
Of course.
So I'm a diehard Knick always, even though they be.
I don't want to say what they be, because
Yeah.
I love y'all.
I
My
love
New York
them, but
people are.
Damn.
So my team isn't the Knicks, but
What's the team? What's your team?
I became a Magic fan.
Magic. Okay.
Like I came here like towards the end. Like Shaq was already gone, but like it was just like still that era where everybody freaking was just like, I love these people. Everybody like the team. We had pride. I don't know if the pride is still here,
No.
but they did good. They've been doing good. Yeah.
All right. You know.
All right. And then so like when it comes to your clothing line, what made you start that? Just to be original, like because you seem like just one of those guys. I don't want to buy that. I want to make something that fits more me.
That's what it was. You know, I wasn't pleased with the options that they give us. So that was the thing. And then the price. I wanted to make something that was fly, that was actually affordable.
Yeah, because when you grow up poor, we had to be creative.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then
Was grateful. That's the word.
yeah,
Very much appreciative.
I appreciate everything. Literally, big or small. Like it's so crazy. To this day, it's like you give me something, I probably keep it. Like, I'm one of those things. What's something that you appreciate from your childhood that kind of influenced you now?
I want to say the grit of being a New York City kid, and you know, obviously at the time it wasn't pleasant, but when you reflect and sometimes being in certain situations where other people are unfamiliar, that's where I thrive. Or people are panicking, I'm calm. You know, it's a lot of things. You know, I could diffuse situations. I know how to control my anger a lot better.
I'm saying I agree 100% with what you said. I actually can control my anger a lot better, but I don't feel like that's a general thing for New Yorkers, even people that come here.
I mean, I think so. I think it is, because you got to think, when you come from a place like that to a place like here, and you have ignorance everywhere, right?
Oh, of course.
But people actually greet you. Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. And
I didn't even know what that was.
exactly. It took me 2 years to get used to that, moving from New York to here. And like I said, there's shitty people everywhere. Excuse my language, but
You good?
I think that gives people an upper hand from New York to come here, and it's like a shock at first, and then when you do run into some ignorance, it's nowhere on the level of New York. Nowhere.
I think it's just different too. Different ignorance, right?
Yeah.
We are more cultured, I feel, up north. Like we accept things more, and I say that in the sense of like, because there's that many cultures, there's that many. I didn't really realize how much racism played a part in anything.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I looked different.
Yeah.
I just look like I look different, but so does he, so does she. So for me, the drastic change was the idea that people notice that you're not white, or you're not. I didn't know that really. I was ignorant to that.
Right.
But when it comes to kindness in other forms, yeah, you're right. People are a little more friendlier. They're not afraid to say a little hello. Like in New York, people are so willing to run around and be crazy all the time. Like you're literally always on the go.
Yeah.
You're always trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not like you have a time like, oh, I'm strolling down the street just to stroll down the street. It's never been like that. It's so fast paced. I get that.
Everybody is. And then I feel like people in New York just the I don't give a fuck factor is way higher than here, you know?
Yeah.
So
people actually care. You're like, wait, people care here?
Yeah, they do. They do.
I've always cared, so it's so funny because like there's times where I feel like, okay, I'm from New York. I feel that I'm from New York, and then other times I'm like, I didn't fit in even in New York because I gave a shit always, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't think it's cool to be nonchalant. I don't think it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your least favorite thing about being in this industry, about being in the music? Because there's beautiful things,
Yeah.
but there's also, I want people to, especially people coming into this industry, and I say this like entertainment in general, with like, wow, I want this,
Yeah.
but also there's so many bad things that come with it.
Absolutely.
And you got to have the thickest ass skin. Like I even had to learn that, and I don't
Yeah.
even do half the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite?
Man, I hope I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, get in trouble. I like it a little trouble.
To be honest, I think for me, learning.
Sorry, I'm cutting you off, but
It's okay.
you got some fans. B-Raww Romulus.
That's
you know
my
already.
boy.
You know already. Hey,
Eric.
Shout out to Eric from No Hangover.
No hangover in the building.
And this is my people. Mr. K Sound said in New York we stay on defense mode.
That's
but it's
right.
Very true. Very
That's
very
right.
true. Very true. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good. Shout out to them though. But I think the most disappointing thing was realizing that everything in the entertainment / music industry is like it's a facade. It's not real.
Freaking men.
Yeah.
It's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
You're the first person to ever say that,
Yeah.
but I've asked similar questions, and I never get like, I feel like it's still like the cookie cutter version or the
because people want to, you don't want to get in trouble.
Piss people off because it's true,
Yeah.
because it's being authentic. Like it's a fake world out
Yeah,
there.
because as soon as I get in the car leaving here,
Well,
great. Yeah, what you trying to say? B-Raww, like I thought we was, it ain't like that. You know what I mean?
It really isn't, and who cares?
See, she said it, y'all, not me.
No, I said it because it's the truth that we all know that there's very little genuinity when it comes to the arts.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you meet the few, and I feel like I've met a lot of beautiful people in the arts. K Sounds is one of them that's in the industry, like doing good. Eric also, like genuine people, but you gotta be like digging and and finding that. What's your favorite though? Because there's always an upside to things too. So what's your favorite about it?
The favorite is, I guess like for me it's just the journey, meeting new people, small victories, big victories, in middle, just that feeling, seeing people appreciate your work that doesn't know you from a can of paint. That's like one of the best feelings. I just got stopped today in the mall. I was surprised, and I was shopping, getting some stuff for my birthday, and one of the dudes working, I'd never seen him a day in my life, and he just came up to me. He's like shaking my hand extra hard. He's like, "Bro, I love the music you do." Shout out to bro at the Millennium Mall, man.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever you are. But those people, as little as it seems, right? Like, oh, just a shout out, like, I like your music, is why you keep going. Like, I feel like that's why anyone keeps going. Even on the worst days, they don't know what day you're having, right?
Yeah,
and it could have been the worst day of your life. And then just that quick little, like, that's why I always feel like it's important to tell someone good about them. Like, if you think it, you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, good job. Like, I saw a lot of videos. I didn't go to Droville. I know you're wearing a shirt. I was supposed to, but I didn't go. There's a lot of reasons behind that.
You go next year. It's all good.
But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there like that. Maybe I'll go on stage.
There you go.
Not happening. But
you got a spot on my set. I got you.
Listen, I'll be like,
yeah.
Nah, I don't know. But you did do your thing, and I know a lot of people that were there, and it was special to see, because it's in that atmosphere, those festival type of things, it's like people kind of just like, it's not so, like you're at a concert and everybody's like, you just go kind of like crazy. The reaction is what I look at. So I was listening, and people's reaction to you is like literally fangirling you, and I think that's really cool. I think it's like you earned it, right?
Yeah, it's different, I don't think it's so much of like the typical, like my fans or whatever you call them, supporters. It's not like oh my God, he's so fine. Or, he
Nah.
has the biggest chain, because I don't wear chains. But it's just like, I don't wear jewelry like that. But I think it's more of like, I try to, like, not try. I normalize what people don't normalize. I think that's what it is.
I actually was gonna say something very similar. Like, I don't think that there's like a category or box for you, and so everyone that doesn't fit in that category or box feels heard, feels, because I listened to you and I was like, I'm a little bit of a, off the wall character, maybe. But that's what you do. You make people feel like, these are my people. This is the group. That you probably get people in groups because, like I have a thing, Weirdos Unite. So it's like everybody that feels like this kind of music or this kind of music doesn't really suit them. It doesn't fit their, like, you created your own niche, and that's special. It's special to do that.
Thank you.
What made you? I think that it's not made you. You're just born to do certain things, right?
Yeah.
But there's a level of self-awareness that you got to really deal with to become that. So
100%.
what made you get to that?
Just I'll say just time. Father time is the tells it all. It tells everything.
I agree with that.
I think it's just mainly just time and being forced to deal with
the bull.
With bull.
With the life.
Everybody
Yeah,
deals
yeah.
with bull, but
like, some people kind of ignore it, and if you don't ignore it, don't acknowledge it, you don't really deal with it, right? You just like, I push that to the side.
Yeah.
But going through the journey,
yeah.
like, some people want to come up here and kind of like jump over, but like the through is what you did.
You go. I mean, think about let's go off of rap for a minute. Let's go back to my sports era. Okay. The people that I would most wanted to support me in that era was my parents. I met my father when I was 30.
That's wild.
And,
that's a good story. That's something to talk about.
I met my father when I was 30, and being that that's the case, everything was on my mom's, so it was on her. But if she's working to take care of me and her, and my little brother, then she wasn't able to make it. So I say all of that to say, it's moments like that where not so much of everybody deals with bullshit in life, but I don't call that bullshit. I think that's what we call, for me, is character development, because
growth.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I knew my mom wasn't coming. I didn't think or felt like she was purposely doing it.
Of course,
she had to do what she had to do. So I had to go through it, and it wasn't success right away, but that is what I think determines great people from the regular. You know what I mean?
I couldn't agree more, because sometimes I can't fault people for not going through anything or like having a better life, because it's all relative, right? Better to me is different than better for you.
Right.
But when people don't really know what tragic things are in their life or hardships, I mean, they're a different kind of person.
Right.
It doesn't mean that they're better or worse. It's just different. Right. So growing up, for me, I felt a lot misunderstood. Even I feel misunderstood today. So do you feel that sometimes, that because you deal with things possibly or process things differently, that you're not always the most understood person to someone like that? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think it's in a good way, though. I think I'm misunderstood in a good way. I feel like my misunderstood is, I'm misunderstood now, but as people in time, again, going back to time, as time goes and people evolve, I feel like I will be understood better. So it's kind of like a misunderstood now, but it's like, you listen to my music, you come around me, it may not affect you right then and there. It may not, what I say in my music or what I say in that moment when speaking to people, it may not resonate right then in that moment, but it might hit 2-3 years later.
I feel like I'm that person too. I related to you, so probably from things you say, your music, I listened to it and was just like, I don't feel so misunderstood a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I get exactly what you're saying. Sometimes people are ahead of their time. Yeah. Sometimes people are ahead of people. Yeah. It just happens. They'll catch up or they won't, but they don't need to. Yeah. Like, you think that you're pretty self-aware and self-assured of yourself? Yeah, because to be within our age group, within the last, I would say 30 to 40, kind of, which I am. We are the generation or the group of people that kind of been through weird times, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, but we're like in the, I hate using the word woke era because I think it's stupid. I think the idea of woke is a little, but that's just
because
me.
they stretch it. Because
it's like, come on, you know what I mean?
Everything is woke.
Oh, okay. B Pablo says, I love Florida, but I miss NYC. The gun laws here are different.
Absolutely.
It really is. If you get offended, if you get offended, it might be you. Everybody's talking.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people who.
Shout out to the people in the chat, man.
I love it. Stay interactive because I love this, and that's why I go live. I do feel like you have enough of a following or enough of a, because those are the real people, the people that support you from when no one was supporting you.
Yeah.
That you can probably influence a lot of change.
Yeah.
If you were to influence change, what would be the first thing that you would?
Like speaking to people,
just
or myself,
just
or
anything. Like, what can you, if you were to influence anything that can change in this time, whether it's for music, art, and life, what would be the one thing that you want to influence change in?
Ourselves. I think that's where we start. We all start with ourselves, because everybody's a critic when it comes down to it. Everybody could say, everybody could say something that, could be better or something needs to be fixed. But I feel like that's my main thing, is for us to look within, and that way it'll be a lot easier when it is time to look out.
Outwardly.
Yeah. I think that would be the main thing.
What's one thing you're working on for yourself? You strike me as somebody that is continuously evolving. I could read people, so I'm like that too. So like, I'm working on not having such high expectations.
That's a good one. So
what's yours?
Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I think I am a very passionate person, and I'm always like pushing the envelope when it comes to people. I don't notice that I expect me from people.
Yeah.
And people. So I should expect you from yourself. And I shouldn't always expect someone to give me what I would do. I gotta let that go. People have to be people, and I have to if I love you and I care for you, then I have to let you be you. And that's my biggest, probably in the last year. It's just genuine.
That's real, man. I should be interviewing her. She's spitting over here.
It's just true. Like, I know what I got to work on. And everybody works on themselves, but when you're really sure of who you are, that's the best feeling in the world.
It is.
Because it really, I implore everybody to just like work on yourself.
Yeah.
Know exactly who you are, because then the world can't tell you shit about you. You know what I mean?
It goes back to what I was saying.
You could keep talking about me, but I already know who I am.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So.
And you're so focused. When you're so focused on doing your thing, you don't really have time to worry about that,
It's going to be all right. Like, that's how I feel. It's going to be all right. So, what are you working on, sir?
Oh, man. The list is long. Organization, time management, for sure. And learning how to, I don't want to say live in a moment. That's cliche. I mean, it's deeper meaning when I say it. When I say live in a moment, I mean, in times, we live in a world where even before I eat, Instagram sees my food before I even eat it. So it's like things like that. I got to work on that, Put the phone away. Put the phone down. You know what I'm saying? It's not that important.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. You go to travel and you getting on this plane 4, 5, 6 hours, and you getting off the plane, and the first thing, it's like, I got to stop doing that.
I started putting and I have to do better, because I was doing good for a long time, is that I started putting my stuff in quiet mode, and just because I pick up my phone more when I get the alert that somebody, or somebody commented or somebody liked. Yeah. So when it really is time for just like focus, or delete the app from my phone. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. If you don't have self-control, then But I like that one because it's not just live in the moment just off your phone, but it's like the food tastes better.
Yeah. The
The sight
experience.
is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
You love this stuff more when it's not through the angle, like
Yeah.
the lens of your phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it. It's just like when you're running businesses,
It's
when you're trying,
hard.
you're like,
That goes back to
you
the
know?
time management, though,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, yeah, but I don't sleep sometimes, so I do my best work at night.
Mm. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you? Would you categorize yourself as an overthinker?
Not anymore, no.
How do you have that rehab? Like, because you're the second person that says not anymore.
No.
Tell me, how the hell?
Su-
Like, how the hell is
success.
that?
Just different levels of success.
Mm.
Just self character development. Realizing where I be going wrong with things. Maybe not wrong, but maybe wrong is harsh. I would say
Where you could do better.
do better
Okay,
and
yeah.
more accurate,
Okay.
more efficient. You know, spending my time more efficiently. I think once I realized that, and then, you know, with this content stuff, it's funny.
Oh, tell me, because it's funny.
It's funny. So this what we talk about kind of goes right into that because she says, how do you not become that overthinker anymore? So in the world of content, if you are an overthinker, we all know that it doesn't get you anywhere.
Oh no, absolutely not.
It procrastinates.
Yeah, I don't second guess myself at all. It's different.
Yeah.
I overthink situations. I overthink
Mm-hmm.
how I treated somebody. I overthink things like that because I genuinely care about who I am and how I treat people.
Right.
I overthink, oh, did I say enough to this one person who's going through this? Like, did I ask you the right questions? Things like that. It's not
Right.
so much what I'm posting, because honestly, that's the rawest I want. I want my post to feel like me. So I'm like, what it is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
that I don't overthink.
Yeah.
It's in my everyday life.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need some rehab. You want to teach me overthinking anonymous or something? Because that's the worst thing I do.
Overthink. It's just you constantly just being in your head, man. Your brain could be a jail sometime, and it's like
It's the worst prison. I like to write poetry. So it was, what did I write? It was something.
poetry.
No.
Let's get some snaps in the chat.
Don't snap. No. It's something about, like, I live in the prison of my head. That my brain, as beautiful as it could be, is also the worst tragedy or something like that. Because it really is, it's good to think about things. It's good to check yourself, right?
Yeah.
But we live in a world where I'm over here like spinning and spinning and spinning. I reread things, like, yeah.
So for me, it's just like, I use the content as an example. It's a perfect example. So the content, right? You can overthink, overanalyze. Maybe it should be like this. Maybe this is better. No, I don't like this. And then I realized the content that'll take me 5 hours to do, y'all,
5
don't be
hours.
getting no love for real. But then the shit that I'm rushing to make 12 o'clock, I'm rushing. I feel like it's terrible. It's rushed. It's sloppy. It's ass.
Yes.
50,000 in a day. And it's like, so after doing that a couple of times, it's like, I think I figured it out. I think I'm my own problem. I think I'm the person in a way.
So I did something, I don't know, like right before, like between New Year's and like Christmas and New Year's or something. I can't remember. But I was sick, but I still wanted to let out some content. So I said, everybody send me some questions, like a Q&A.
Yeah.
I went live. I'm over here like snot, red nose. I put that out. I didn't even second guess. I was too sick to. I was like, I had a fever. I was delirious. That's one of my biggest podcasts to this day.
To this day, see?
And I'm like, what? And my little reels, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna watch these little reels.
Yeah, all right.
On YouTube, on here, it's my most watched videos. And I'm like, are you crazy? I didn't even think twice. I was just like, I'm just gonna put this out. But I felt like I wanted to, because I miss it. Like when you're not doing something you love for a little bit, it's kind of like, you losing a part of yourself.
Yeah.
I put this out there. I was like, this, literally, snot rag. I'm not funny. I was like, hold on, shit, like that. And it's the best. So it taught me, do not be your most authentic self. If you're sick, you're sick. If you got, whatever in your hair, I don't care. Just put it out there. because it works.
It does.
People like when things feel real.
Mm-hmm.
And we care too much about making things seem perfect. I hate perfection. I'm probably the only person I've ever known. Comparison, but comparison because you think that something can be better, and you're trying to strive for that perfection. I like things that have flaws. I look at art, and probably the most flawed art is what I'm like, oh, I love this. You know, music. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be on like constant rhythm. What is it? Bars, right?
Yeah.
So in music, like 10 bars usually were
10, 8, 10, 16,
8 to 10, like that.
Yeah.
If it has 9, I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? But some of those songs are the best songs ever.
Agreed.
So it's just that to not have that view of perfection as being like something that you can grasp, because it's not, right?
No.
You can't grasp perfection. Nobody can be perfect.
No.
Because compared to what, right?
Right.
So
shout out to B-Raww. He said it best. There are no accidents.
Correct.
When it comes to art.
I agree. There's no accident. So everything is that's here is meant to be here, right?
Yeah.
Are you a spiritual person? And
Absolutely.
I don't say religious. I always say spiritual because it's like, for me, it's like a full journey. It's beyond what's written in a book, even though that is close to my heart, but it's beyond that, right?
Absolutely.
So how does that play a role in your music?
It plays the most majorest role, you know. I think it does. I'm not a Christian rapper, obviously, but I feel like I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Stop it. Just say the thing that comes to your head. Truly, that's what I do.
I feel like it plays a major part because I feel like, I believe that the supreme being, God, is a very, very understandable and reasonable person, I feel like, or being. I feel like he's a very reasonable being. I don't feel genuinely in my heart through my experiences that he's just a big, strong guy sitting in a chair waiting for people to fuck up so he can zap you like zip, zip, I told you. Dip, dip,
Thank you.
I don't think he's like that. So
I don't either.
I feel like some of my music, when we're working on that as I grow, get older, I feel like I could play some of my stuff. It got to be like, you know what? I don't rock with that 100%, but I understand that. Like, I understand that, son. You know what I mean?
I feel like if he's sitting in his chair, you know?
I like that. I like that beat,
like,
man.
Oh, that's fire.
I ain't like those words too much, but I like that beat.
You said that whole what?
That's my daughter you speaking of.
What I will say though, so why I say I'm really spiritual and not like so religious, and I don't feel like that's a disrespect because it's my own journey with God, but it's because I use the Bible as a template, but not the end all be all, because it's interpreted how it wants to be interpreted, right?
Correct.
So for me, like, I love my God. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm here because
Team Jesus.
I really am.
That's right.
Name of your next album.
Team Jesus. That's right.
But it's like you need that driving force. You need something to believe in, right? And he ain't never failed me yet. No. I had a roller coaster life, but I'm still standing. So at the end of the day, it's always Team Jesus for me. I don't care what anybody has to say. And you got to be proud because so many people are like, oh, can we say this? Like, we made it.
We made it through. My music's like a testimony if you listen to it, for real.
I feel like you spoke a little of my story, and I don't even know you from Adam, really. It's when music does that, that's when it's I believe it's really good music, and it stands the test of time. Like in 15 years, my kid could be, you know, like, hey, like, oh my, that B-Raww is good, like, you know. So what's next? What do you want to do? Are you gonna start that? I want you to start that clothing line. Like, I want you to take it off the hiatus. You know why? Because that's another outlet of creativity, right? So it's one thing to use words, but it's another thing to use a vision, expression. So and we don't express ourselves like we should.
Yeah.
I like when I see, I mean, sometimes people wear crazy things, but I'm like, okay, that's her look.
Yeah.
And then when you see
I
something,
wouldn't wear it, but
yeah,
she's
exactly.
killing it.
But
Yeah.
and I could see her personality within it.
Right.
Like I'm
That's
very
fashion. You know that, right?
that's the whole point of
That's
fashion.
real fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very muted, but it's like I like color, I like this, I like, but when I see an expression, like my best friend, shout out Melissa. Melissa is, listen, that's a whole thing, but I love you, baby girl. She's like, oh, that shirt looks like you, and she'll be on the phone with me, and that's the whole freaking point of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can say, oh, this guy Eileen, you'd be looking good in this. Like I could pick something out for you because I know this is what you'd like.
Stylish.
This is what you exactly.
There you go.
And style is whatever it is to anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who are we to judge?
Right.
But yeah, I feel like you need to do that because I feel like there's a lot of people. Everybody has a clothing line,
They
right?
do.
It's fine, but not yours.
Right.
And if that's all I teach you today,
I like
it's like,
that.
no, but it's
I
not
like that.
yours, right? So oversaturated, we all need clothes. There's a little B-Raww in that little boy that's
Pause.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, he needs your clothes.
She's right. Hey man, with that being said, man, hey, some B-Raww merch coming soon, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but tell me what else. What do you think you're gonna be doing next year? What's your goals
Next year.
for this year even?
This year, man, many more viral moments with the music and with funny stuff. I really
You're
enjoy
hilarious.
it. I enjoy it, man. I be laughing. I be dying when I be editing it. So it's like, man, I know some people had a fucked up shitty day, and if they could just come across my shit and just laugh, just snicker a little bit, I feel good, man. Everything ain't about music, and it's not always about what you got going on. Like, I think that's another thing about social media is like what makes me not want to do it, because it's like, even for me, like I can't watch a YouTube video, I can't escape an ad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, there's so many other ways to be expressive, and it's like, I'm gonna have my moment. I know I'm gonna have my moment.
I feel like the only reason you're on this couch, and I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not because Eric, and it's not because all our people. It's generally, I read not a lot of people know this, but it's been a trying few months. Like, not just for me, but like people I love are going through really, like, some of the worst moments of their life. And I scrolled, and you happen to come up. And I saw one of your videos, and I died laughing. In that moment, I should have been crying. And so if nobody else tells you that, like, that specific day, I was like, I really want this guy on my show. And I let it kind of like sit, because I'm not one of those like, oh, you want to be on my show?
Yeah.
Hey, random stranger. I don't do that. But I knew I wanted you on. I said, okay, I'm just going to let it sit. I'll follow him, blah, blah, blah. And it just happened, but it happened really naturally. But that day, I should have been in tears. Like, it was one of the worst days probably ever. Like, and I was cracking up.
I'm glad I could be there for you.
That's what I want you to know. Like, you're having moments.
That made my day again, man.
No, but you're giving moments to people that need those moments.
No, for
whether
real.
it's the music, whether it's the art, whether it's the fashion. But I was laughing, and I was like, "Oh, damn, he's funny too!" Like, because I saw your
funny.
interviews.
You just gave me an idea for another video.
See?
She just gave me another idea. That's funny.
You're
It's
welcome.
not funny. Sorry what your family's going through,
No,
but
it's
can you
okay.
just imagine, like, you're around your family and something happened and everybody's sad, and then you watch a video from me and then you just start busting out
So that's
laughing.
kind of what happened. So it wasn't like my immediate family. Like I said, it was some friends are your family. So that was family still. And I'm like, everybody, like, I'm like scrolling real quick because I hadn't been on social media in a couple days.
Right.
And you literally just popped up. It was an ad. It was just your page and came up, and I just was like laughing in the most
ad.
But it wasn't an ad.
I was about to say,
I'm saying it
ads.
wasn't an ad.
Instagram
it was you.
pimping me, y'all.
Yeah.
Report them, because I ain't
Listen.
never paid for an ad. Report their ass.
No, it was not an
about to
ad.
say.
It just popped up, and you know, it's because we have mutual friends or whatever. We
Right.
like mutual things,
Right.
and I was like, and in the most inappropriate time. And I usually do that because I'm a weirdo and I make light of the worst situations because you have to.
You got to.
But it was like, like laughing, the most obnoxious laugh while everybody's like, you know.
Damn,
and then I was like,
B-Raww.
oops. No, it wasn't damn B-Raww. It was okay. Okay. No, you have to. I'm known for being like silly, lighthearted, goofy. I don't know, whatever I'm known for. Yeah. But those are all true. I'm so deep in like almost like a masochist for pain, and that sounds crazy, but it's just like I can deal with it because I'm laughing.
Right.
So
you laugh to keep from crying, man.
Yeah, all the time. But it's just to know somebody else that's like that, and that should be a goal to make someone's life better,
I live by
lighter.
that. I live by that. Trust me.
So
You're talking to somebody.
Whole point.
Talking to somebody, pain is. You see, I'm tatted, but besides that, you know, I've been shot. I've been in prison. I've been through a lot of shit. So
I have not been shot, but I've been pistol whipped.
Oh Lord!
And I laugh about that, but that's another story. No, but it's crazy.
It's real, yeah.
When you could say all these things and still smile at the end of the day, that takes a
couldn't smile in the moment.
Nah,
but now that we talk about it,
I was unconscious, so I wasn't smiling unless I could laugh in my. I don't know.
That's what we call dark humor. See, I get along with you. See, other people, you know, some people, what is wrong with them? They need therapy. Laughing is my therapy.
You believe in therapy?
I do. I mean, if the therapist is good, yeah. I don't feel like you can go to just anybody and. You know.
No, and you also have to be in the place to accept the therapy. You know, because some people go, "What you got?" Like, yeah, lady, what you gonna tell me? But you gotta own your story, and you gotta. She's not gonna cure you. No. The doctor's not here to cure whatever.
They're just
you
gonna
can't
flip
cure
it on
your
you.
soul.
That's it.
So you just gotta it's just what therapy does, in my opinion, is just open the light for you to actually look at a mirror, or turn on the light for you to actually look at the mirror, and like that self-reflecting.
That's what they are.
Yeah. So that's all it really is.
You know
what's
crazy?
Do that to yourself.
You know what's
self-reflect.
Exactly.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy though?
What happened?
You would think people, you know, this is the ironic stigma, right? I talk to myself
all the time.
Y'all hear this, America? I talk to myself.
America?
That's right.
No, this is you too. So we're international.
We're everywhere. You hear that world? I talk to myself.
Oh, so the strongest always have more work on their plate. Yeah.
I talk to
preaching.
myself. So
talk to yourself.
That's therapy. Because when you go to a therapist, you're talking 80% of the time. They literally get paid to let you talk about your bullshit so you can hear it. And sometimes you need to hear it to hear how
preach.
You know, irrelevant some things that we get upset about that doesn't really have weight and relevance. You know, sometimes you got to hear it. And that's why I talk to myself like, man, this motherfucker done cut me off and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, after a while, it's like,
was it really that serious?
Yeah, bro, you need to chill the fuck out, bro.
Down.
God damn, I got my baby in the car.
Yeah, so I'm like that too. Or for me, it's to check myself.
Yeah.
Always to check myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not perfect. Yeah. I don't think I'm perfect. I know I'm super flawed, and I'm okay with it. Yeah. But I'm not okay with treating people like they don't matter. I'm not okay with doing something wrong and not owning it. Like, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with other people doing it because I know I hold myself accountable. But you got to hear it out loud. Sometimes it doesn't make sense in your head. So you say something and you're like, damn, I was crazy. I was tripping. Yeah. And I do often. Yeah. I'm often a little crazy.
Maybe I need to go sit down and get me a little drink. Yeah. Something. You know, maybe I need to.
Really? That little. So, and also, that little problem really wasn't
it
that
really
serious.
Wasn't, yeah.
And half the time, I was tripping. I knew I was gonna get along with you. Yeah. I don't know.
Beeping at somebody, and then you realize like somebody's car broke down right in front of them, and then you pass by like, oh shit, damn.
Shit, they got a baby in the car.
My bad.
Yeah, all of that. What is something that you want to do that may have never been done? You have not done, but it's something like that little hidden. Like I write poetry. I used to do here and there spoken words. I don't really do that anymore. That's on my list for this year. What's on your list for this year of something you really don't do or haven't done?
I want to say acting.
I think you would be
Yeah.
a fantastic actor.
I've been running away from it for a while. So I've been, again, phases and maturity. And even with the content, I've grown so much. Nate, from What We're All Thinking, he was...
That's my guy, too.
he played a pivotal role in what I'm doing today. I have to give him his respect because when I first met him 3 years ago, I was like on some like, man, I'm a rapper. I'm an artist. I'm not no content creator. I'm not no silly nigga out here doing goofy stuff for clicks. And, I just had the wrong outlook on it, and
Because in the rap world, well, hip hop is a completely different world than any other genre of music, right? I love it, but it also creates. I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna be pissed off. Brokenness, broken people, broken, unaccountable brokenness, and I say that because I'm hard, I'm strong on this. You putting that on yourself, buddy, because I didn't ask you to be hard, strong, whatever. You know what I mean? And
right.
it's a facade of like, I can't do this because this is what I'm
how
doing.
people gonna look at me. And
I can't be gay because this is what is this.
Whoa,
I can't.
hold
No,
on,
but
hold on now.
No,
Wait a minute
I'm
now. I got to jump off the train now.
no, you not gay. But I'm just saying, like, you can't.
I don't
be
got no
soft.
problem with y'all either.
Yeah.
Don't think they.
But it's a facade. I have to be like, I have friends in the industry, and I love y'all to death. But you cry, niggas, like you cry, you do all the things that everybody else does. But it's almost like an unspoken, you better not. And that's one of my least favorite things of hip hop.
Yeah.
Because I love it, and I love the culture, and it's all of it.
Yeah.
The writing, the this, the clothes, the dancing, all of it. But it is house, and correct me if I'm wrong, people. Oh my gosh, why people are gonna hate me?
No, it's real though. It's real. They need to hear it. They need to hear it
because and I'm.
It's crazy coming from a woman too. Like women, a lot of women.
I don't like
these
it.
days. It's
I feel broken for them. I feel heartbroken. Like yo, live in your truth, and that's the best music ever.
Yeah.
Is if they did that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, women. What do we do?
No. It's just it's refreshing because just like I don't know if you have a son or a nephew.
I have 2 boys.
So I'm not saying you do this. I do it blindly because I was trained exactly. He hurts himself, he falls. Get up, wipe your boo boo, stop crying. You know what I'm saying? And it's like as small as that sounds, it keeps going as we get older and older.
So I always. Because I had a beautiful father. My dad passed when I was young. He didn't do that. It wasn't a man up. It was like he allowed my brothers to feel their feelings. But I always was very hyper aware that I was raising men and not boys.
Right.
And that comes from the strong men. I've had really terrible men in my life, and not in relationships, just in childhood. But I also saw these beautiful men that were okay to you're not emasculated if you feel or if you talk about something that whatever but so my kids, it was always like, are you good? And I seen that from my brother. It's funny because our mom was like that, like you be fine, why are you crying? So my older brother, I love you, Chino, but he was very much, get up. Why men don't cry? Like, I don't believe in that. And I think it's just bullshit.
It's a balance. I mean, I get it. It's a balance.
Like, yes.
It's a balance.
Just like, don't nobody want to cry baby as a woman either. Like constantly, why? I don't know. It's a balance for everyone, but it's an unfair perception of a man who feels their feelings, speaks their feelings, that they're less than. It's just no, they're not weak. The strongest people I know are people that own their shit and feel their feelings. But in the industry, it's just you're not allowed, and it's not fair. But I hope like if conversations like this could change things a little bit.
It should, but honestly,
it's getting better.
Yeah. It just doesn't sell. If I'm being honest, it doesn't sell.
No.
And that's where the conflict comes. I would make more money getting into it with people. Not even just getting into it with people and portraying something that I'm really not.
I like that you don't.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't like the energy it brings.
Yeah, because it's real negative. I don't know. I'm an energy person. So if I feel like out of place, that's why it's weird that I deal with a lot of hip hop artists, or I know a lot of people in the industry that are in hip hop, because it's usually not something I don't want to be involved in something that's so raw and rough and raw in the worst way.
In the
not raw
worst way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Way. There's different raws.
DMX is different from NBA Youngboy.
Exactly. And
Same kind of style.
Yeah.
But it was different, way different.
Oh, for sure.
You know
for
that.
Sure. Oh,
you
I know.
That.
And
You know
I love DMX. Like,
can't believe he gone, man.
Yeah. Actually, there's gonna be a brunch. Shout out to Jay Johnson. He's hosting something. April 11th, I think.
Okay.
It's a DMX brunch. He did a biggie brunch, and it was dope. Like, it was so much fun.
I got to meet him too before he died. Rest in peace to him.
See, so that's man, that would have been a dream
moment.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's
the airport in LA.
Humble.
Yeah, cool as fuck. Listen
That's
to my music and all.
That's all I heard. Like and like there's, I wish people brought back poetry in hip hop.
Yeah.
Because the Nas's of the world, that's my guy.
That's my dog. Yeah.
The Tupacs of the world, like even DMX.
Yeah.
It was like a flow, like you felt those words different, right? So I wish that people brought that back a little bit, because that's kind of missing for me.
It's not cool no more. That's the thing. That's the thing now. It's not cool,
so,
you know?
I know, but I'm like the
it's
least cool person I know, and I'll listen to it.
I do too.
It shaped me, like those 90s years, like that decade. It was cool, right?
Yeah. It's gonna come back around. Everything repeats itself.
Of course.
Everything.
But I'm gonna be like 80.
Nah. I feel like right now with the way rap is going, I feel like it's gonna burn. I get these young guys maybe another 5 years. We might have a couple guys come. They're gonna be gone quick. I feel like, and it's gonna repeat itself because people are gonna get tired. These labels, they're not going to be making good on their investments if the pattern keeps going. These guys are getting their lives taken from them very early.
Yeah, which is wild. I think that's the part of it doesn't have to be like that kind of thing. But I mean, all we can do is be the change, right? That's how
Society's a motherfucker, man. Society is a motherfucker, bro.
Tell me.
Tough crowd, bro. And if you're not grounded, you're not prayed up, you're not sure of who you are, that shit will swallow you the fuck up, bro. That's
the answer to the question I was going to ask you. What would you tell people? You answered it. I don't even going to ask, but pretty much what would you tell people about the industry? About, look, there's some motherfucker people.
They will eat you up.
It's so important. I always tell people, like, before you start anything, especially something new that is like in some kind of entertainment, some kind of art, is know exactly who the hell you are.
You got to.
You have to.
Why you wake up in the morning every day to do what you're doing? What is the reason? Is it for money? Is it? And be honest. You know, there's nothing wrong. You say, well, I want a lot of money.
What's your why?
Yeah.
Some people always tell me money.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
and
that.
I'm not mad at you because that's your why. It's fine. But make it the best, the most important thing on there, because if it really is not something that matters to you, you won't do it.
Exactly.
I mean, with one little bad comment, you think I haven't heard, like, oh, I laugh too much, my smile is huge, my eyes are little. I've heard it all. I don't give a shit.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You're like to see it.
Too outspoken. Yeah, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I know. But if you're so sure, YouTube is full. millions of people.
Look at the camera when you say it. Talk to them.
Millions of people watch.
Okay.
YouTube, right? So it don't matter. It don't really, at the grand scheme of things, you're not even hurting my feelings.
No.
But it's because I did the work. If you don't do the work, you're gonna be eaten alive, dead. Like, people commit suicide for these comments. I will not kill myself because you think that I'm ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I'm not gonna kill myself because you think that what I said is irrelevant.
Never seen me. Don't know me. Don't even know my real name.
Yeah.
Exactly. Half of the pages don't even have like 10 followers. It just be miserable people.
Yeah.
And I pray for y'all, man. I still pray for y'all. I love you guys, man. Y'all be the same people that when I see you in public, be quick to be on my dick. So
exactly.
at the end of the day, it's all love at the end of the day, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, we did just have that combo earlier. No,
What's
because
that?
I be talking about knowing who you are, and yeah, people are gonna judge you anyway. So do
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah.
What is any final advice you want to give to anybody listening
Advice.
about anything you learned? It doesn't even have to be in whatever industry you're doing, whatever business you're doing, just
Yeah.
life. Like,
Yeah.
what's one of the best lessons you've ever learned?
In the famous words of my good friend B-Raww,
Mm.
nobody cares. Work harder.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean,
Because
that's
nobody really cares.
that's gotten me where I'm at and where I'm gonna be going and where I'm heading. So, everybody has a story. Everybody has shit they going through. Everybody lost people. Everybody's been hurt in ways that we can't imagine. Everybody has a story.
That's
But
why I started this podcast.
exactly. But what makes you stand out, what makes you, what makes you unique, what makes you great, is the ability to maneuver through the shit and still find success in whatever it is you find successful, not what the world deems is successful. The people that, even if for my artists out there, I know the music industry is very hard to get any kind of traction, but always remember that I don't want to get in trouble.
I told you. I don't got no rulers. Say no. You.
I don't want to get in trouble.
At the end of the day, trouble.
Stop saying it. I'm gonna just say it then. Fuck
Just say it. That's the whole
Stop
point.
spamming your music to people who don't give
Care.
a fuck about you, bro. Like,
Mm.
make your music for you. You got 1 or 2 people that fuck with you, bro. That's good enough. You don't need 10, 20, 30 people following you everywhere you go at your show. You don't need all of the things that they tell you you need. Lock in.
It's bullshit.
Lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Do right by people. People will do right by you. And you will get to where you're going. It's not always on our time. God is the one that has the clock. So as long as you good with him, everybody worldly does not matter. People that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind. So that's it.
That's. I don't even got anything else. 'Cause that's the best. No, damn, it's true. I learned that in my childhood. I had to relearn that in my 20s, and this past year is the hardest. That lesson keeps coming up, right? Because because you got to relearn it in a different way. You got to come at it in a different way.
They
But
come in different forms.
yeah, so yeah, people.
And then you're gonna learn something else next year.
Hell yeah,
And
I'm
then a
always
year after
learning.
that, you're gonna learn
Because
something
I
else.
better,
Yep.
I better learn. If you're
Yeah.
not learning, you're dying.
Yeah.
I not even growing. If you're not learning, because those lessons, if you're not learning it and applying it, then why'd you learn it? So you're gonna repeat the cycle. So
There you go.
B-Raww, tell everybody where they can find you. I really like you.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to do more. We got
Yeah.
to do more. Let's get Eric on here.
Yeah, that'll be
let's
a
get
fun.
oh my gosh, he's a mess.
Eric is
Eric,
fun.
we'll talk. It'll be a men's round table.
Yeah,
I'll be the only
man.
girl. Let's do it.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Tell them where they can find you. He's hilarious too. Like, I don't know why you didn't do anything funny before.
I'll
Do
just
a
listen.
funny music video.
Oh, well.
That would be dope.
A funny. Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
about that. I mean, it depends. It depends. I don't
Depends on
mind
your
it.
song. Your
Yeah,
songs are
it
deep
depends
though.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your songs are deep. So
It depends.
where can they find you? Because
B-Raww the GOAT on all platforms. It's spelled the same. B-R-A, 2 W's, D as in dog, A as in apple. GOAT. You should be able to spell GOAT. So
please.
Yeah.
If not, don't watch my show.
if not, DM me and we'll get you into the nearest adult education. We got you. I got the plug for real. Got the plug for you. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's
Don't be
nothing
shy.
wrong with learning. Truly, please,
Don't be shy.
Please, if
Come
you can't
on.
spell goat
Come on.
or B-Raww,
We
I don't
got you.
know. I don't know. Listen, I want to say real quick to my boys that were on for the season finale last season. Damn, I can't. Seasons it just be happening.
She been doing it,
Shout
y'all.
out to EDK. They're gonna be on Raw 808 Radio this Friday. Those are my boys. I really wish you guys all the success. So I wanted to shout them out real quick. And I'm Jay, Aspired Podcast, Aspired Jay. If you want to follow my personal, don't come at me with some crazy stuff because you will not be accepted.
All right.
Love you guys for watching. Bye.
I got a story. Real talk, real people, real conversation. Week to week, this the place to get your inspiration. Go and sit back and unwind, sipping on your coldest glass of wine. This the home of girl bosses and the warriors. Went from tragedy to triumph and it's glorious. Ain't no question if they ask, they got that fire. This the podcast that came to Aspire. Welcome to Aspire Podcast, home of the real talk, real people, real stories. Give it up one time for y'all hosts, Sue J.